Section 6-2. Service Procedures and Specifications. Engine. Specifications, fuel pump shutoff system, facts about engine oil consumption, used engine oil, checking the engine oil level, checking the engine coolant level, checking the radiator and condenser and spark plugs. Specifications. General. Model 2UZ-FE. Type, 8-cylinder V-type, 4-cycle, gasoline. Bore and stroke, 94.0 times 84.0 millimeters, 3.70 times 3.31 inches. Displacement, 4,664 cubic centimeters, 284.5 cubic inches. Valve clearance, engine cold. Intake, 0.15 to 0.25 millimeters, 0.006 to 0.010 inches. Exhaust, 0.25 to 0.35 millimeters, 0.010 to 0.014 inches. Drive belt tension, automatic adjustment. Lubrication system. Oil capacity, drain and refill, with filter, 6.2 liter, 6.5 quart, 5.5 imperial quart. Without filter, 5.7 liter, 6.0 quart, 5.0 imperial quart. Oil grade, ILSAC multi-grade engine oil. Recommended oil viscosity, SAE, 5W-30. Outside temperature. Note, Toyota Genuine Motor Oil is used in your Lexus vehicle. Use Lexus approved Toyota Genuine Motor Oil or equivalent to satisfy the above grade and viscosity. Please contact your Lexus dealer for further details. Coolant system. Capacity, 12.9 liter, 13.6 quart, 11.4 imperial quart. Coolant type, Toyota Super Long Life Coolant or similar high-quality ethylene glycol-based non-silicate, non-amine, non-nitrite, and non-borate coolant with long-life hybrid organic acid technology. Coolant with long-life hybrid organic acid technology is a combination of low phosphates and organic acids. Do not use plain water alone. Note, Toyota Super Long Life Coolant is used in your Lexus vehicle at factory fill. In order to avoid technical problems, only use Toyota Super Long Life Coolant or similar high-quality ethylene glycol-based non-silicate, non-amine, non-nitrite, and non-borate coolant with long-life hybrid organic acid technology. Coolant with long-life hybrid organic acid technology is a combination of low phosphates and organic acids. Please contact your Lexus dealer for further details. Fuel. Fuel type, unleaded gasoline only. Octane rating, 91, research octane number 96, or higher. Ignition system. Spark plug, make, Denso SK20R11. MGK IFR6A11. Gap, 1.1 millimeters, 0.043 inches. Electrical system. Battery, open voltage at 20 degrees centigrade, 68 degrees Fahrenheit, 12.6 to 12.8 volts, fully charged, 12.2 to 12.4 volts, half charged, and 11.8 to 12.0 volts, discharged. Voltage that is checked 20 minutes after the key is removed with all the lights turned off. Charging rates, 5 max. Fuel. Fuel type. Your vehicle must use only unleaded gasoline. To help prevent gas station mix-ups, your Lexus has a smaller fuel tank opening. The special nozzle on pumps with unleaded fuel will fit it, but the larger standard nozzle on pumps with leaded gas will not. At a minimum, the gasoline you use should meet the specifications of ASTM D4814 in the USA and CGSB 3.5-M93 in Canada. Notice: do not use leaded gasoline. Use of leaded gasoline will cause the three-way catalytic converter to lose its effectiveness and the emission control system to function improperly. Also, this can increase maintenance costs. Octane rating. Premium unleaded gasoline with an octane rating of 91, research octane number 96 or higher, required for optimum engine performance. However, if such premium type cannot be obtained, you may use unleaded gasoline with an octane rating as low as 87, research octane number 91. Use of unleaded fuel with an octane number or rating lower than stated above will cause persistent heavy knocking. If severe, this will lead to engine damage. If your engine knocks, If you detect heavy knocking even when using the recommended fuel, or if you hear steady knocking while holding a steady speed on level roads, consult your Lexus dealer. However, occasionally you may notice light knocking for a short time while accelerating or driving up hills. This is normal and there is no need for concern. Gasoline-containing detergent additives. Lexus recommends the use of gasoline that contains detergent additives to avoid buildup of engine deposits. However, all gasoline sold in the U.S. contains detergent additives to keep clean and/or clean intake systems. Quality gasoline. Automotive manufacturers in the US, Europe and Japan have developed the specification for quality fuel named Worldwide Fuel Charter, WWFC, that is expected to be applied worldwide. The WWFC consists of 4 categories that depend on required emission levels. In the US, Category 3 or 4 has been adopted. The WWFC improves air quality by providing for better emissions in vehicle fleets and customer satisfaction through better vehicle performance. Cleaner burning gasoline. Cleaner burning gasoline, including reformulated gasoline that contains oxygenates such as ethanol or MTBE, is available in many areas. Lexus recommends the use of cleaner burning gasoline and appropriately blended reformulated gasoline. These types of gasoline provide excellent vehicle performance, reduce vehicle emissions, and improve air quality. Oxygenates in gasoline. Lexus allows the use of oxygenate, blended gasoline where the oxygenate content is up to 10% ethanol or 15% MTBE. If you use gasoil in your Lexus, be sure that it has an octane rating no lower than 91. Lexus does not recommend the use of gasoline containing methanol. Gasoline containing MMT. Some gasoline contain an octane-enhancing additive, called MMT, methylcyclopentadienyl manganese tricarbonyl. Lexus does not recommend the use of gasoline that contains MMT. If fuel containing MMT is used, your emission control system may be adversely affected. The malfunction indicator lamp on the instrument cluster may come on. If this happens, contact your Lexus dealer for service. Gasoline quality. In a very few cases, you may experience drivability problems caused by the particular gasoline that you are using. If you continue to have unacceptable drivability, try changing gasoline brands. If this does not rectify your problem, then consult your Lexus dealer. Notice: do not use gasoil other than stated above. It will cause fuel system damage or vehicle performance problems. If drivability problems are encountered, poor hot starting, vaporizing, engine knock, etc., discontinue its use. Take care not to spill gasoil during refueling. Gasoil may cause paint damage. Fuel tank capacity: 87 liter, 23 gallons, 19.1 imperial gallons. Fuel pump shutoff system. The fuel pump shutoff system stops supplying fuel to the engine to minimize the risk of fuel leakage when the engine stalls or an airbag inflates upon collision. To restart the engine after the fuel pump shutoff system activates, turn the ignition switch to ACC or lock once and start it. Caution: inspect the ground under the vehicle before restarting the engine. If you find that liquid has leaked onto the ground, it is the fuel system that has been damaged and it is in need of repair. In this case, do not restart the engine. Facts about engine oil consumption. Functions of engine oil. Engine oil has the primary function of lubricating and cooling the inside of the engine and plays a major role in maintaining the engine in proper working order. Engine oil consumption. It is normal that an engine should consume some engine oil during normal engine operation. The causes of oil consumption in a normal engine are as follows. Oil is used to lubricate pistons, piston rings and cylinders. A thin film of oil is left on the cylinder wall when a piston moves downwards in the cylinder. High negative pressure, generated when the vehicle is decelerating, sucks some of this oil into the combustion chamber. This oil, as well as some part of the oil film left on the cylinder wall, is burned by the high-temperature combustion gases during the combustion process. Oil is also used to lubricate the stems of the intake valves. Some of this oil is sucked into the combustion chamber together with the intake air and is burned along with the fuel. High-temperature exhaust gases also burn the oil used to lubricate the exhaust valve stems. The amount of engine oil consumed depends on the viscosity of the oil, the quality of the oil, and the way the vehicle is driven. More oil is consumed by high-speed driving and frequent acceleration and deceleration. A new engine consumes more oil since its pistons, piston rings, and cylinder walls have not become conditioned. Oil consumption, max, 1.0 liter per 1,000 kilometers, 1.1 quart/600 miles, 0.9 imperial quart/600 miles. When judging the amount of oil consumption, keep in mind that the oil may have become diluted, making it difficult to judge the true level accurately. For example, if a vehicle is used for repeated short trips and consumes a normal amount of oil, the dipstick may not show any drop in the oil level at all, even after 1,000 kilometers, 600 miles, or more. This is because the oil is gradually becoming diluted with fuel or moisture, making it appear that the oil level has not changed. The diluting ingredients evaporate out when the vehicle is then driven at high speeds, as on an expressway, making it appear that oil is excessively consumed after driving at high speeds. Importance of engine oil level check. One of the most important points in proper vehicle maintenance is to keep the engine oil at the optimum level so that oil function will not be impaired. Therefore, it is essential that the oil level be checked regularly. Lexus recommends that the oil level be checked every time you refuel the vehicle. Notice: failure to check the oil level regularly could lead to serious engine trouble due to insufficient oil. For detailed information on oil level check, see checking the engine oil level described below. Used engine oil. Caution: used engine oil contains potentially harmful contaminants, which may cause skin disorders such as inflammation or skin cancer, so care should be taken to avoid prolonged and repeated contact with it. To remove used engine oil from your skin, wash thoroughly with soap and water. Dispose of used oil and used oil filters only in a safe and acceptable manner. Do not dispose of used oil and used oil filters in household trash, in sewers, or onto the ground. Call your Lexus dealer or a service station for information concerning recycling or disposal. Do not leave used oil within the reach of children. Checking the engine oil level. With the engine at operating temperature and turned off, check the oil level on the dipstick. Step 1. To get a correct reading, the vehicle should be on level ground. After turning off the engine, wait a few minutes for the oil to drain back into the bottom of the engine. Step 2. Pull the dipstick out, hold a rag under the end and wipe it clean. Step 3. Reinsert the dipstick and push it in as far as it will go, or the reading will not be correct. 1. Add oil. 2. OK. And 3. To full. And step 4. Pull the dipstick out and look at the oil level while holding a rag under the end. If it is between the low level mark, 4, and the full level mark, 5, it is OK. Notice: be careful not to drop engine oil on the vehicle components. If the oil level is below or only slightly above the low line, add engine oil of the same type as already in the engine. Remove the oil filler cap and add engine oil a little at a time, checking the dipstick. We recommend that you use a funnel when adding oil. The approximate quantity of oil needed to raise the level between low line and full line on the dipstick is indicated as follows: 1.5 liter, 1.6 quart, 1.3 imperial quart. For the engine oil capacity, see specifications on page 518. When the level reaches within the correct range, return the filler cap and turn the cap clockwise until you hear a click. Notice: be careful not to spill engine oil on the vehicle components. Avoid overfilling or the engine could be damaged. Check the oil level on the dipstick once again after adding the oil. Engine oil selection. Toyota Genuine Motor Oil is used in your Lexus vehicle. Use Lexus approved Toyota Genuine Motor Oil or equivalent to satisfy the following grade and viscosity. Oil grade ILSAC multi-grade engine oil. Recommended viscosity SAE 5W-30. SAE 5W-30 is the best choice for good fuel economy and good starting in cold weather. If SAE 5W-30 oil is not available, SAE 10W-30 may be used. However, it should be replaced with SAE 5W-30 at the next oil change. Oil identification marks. The ILSAC, International Lubricant Standardization and Approval Committee, certification mark is added to some oil containers to help you select the oil you should use. To ensure excellent lubrication performance for your engine, Toyota Genuine Motor Oil is available, which has been specifically tested and approved for all Lexus engines. Please contact your Lexus dealer for further details about Toyota Genuine Motor Oil. Checking the engine coolant level. 1. Reservoir cap. 2. F. Upper line. And 3. L. Lower line. Look at the see-through coolant reservoir when the engine is cold. The coolant level is satisfactory if it is between the F and L lines on the reservoir. If the level is low, add the coolant. For the coolant type, see coolant type selection described below. The coolant level in the reservoir will vary with engine temperature. However, if the level is on or below the L line, add coolant. Bring the level up to the F line. If the coolant level drops within a short time after replenishing, there may be a leak in the system. Visually check the radiator, hoses, engine coolant filler cap, radiator cap and drain cock and water pump. If you can find no leak, have your Lexus dealer test the radiator cap pressure and check for leaks in the cooling system. Caution. To prevent burning yourself, do not remove the radiator cap when the engine is hot. Coolant type selection. Use of improper coolants may damage your engine cooling system. Only use Toyota Super Long Life coolant or similar high-quality ethylene glycol-based non-silicate, non-amine, non-nitrite, and non-borate coolant with long-life hybrid organic acid technology. Coolant with long-life hybrid organic acid technology is a combination of low phosphates and organic acids. For the USA, Toyota Super Long Life coolant is a mixture of 50% coolant and 50% deionized water. This coolant provides protection down to about -35 degrees centigrade at -31 degrees Fahrenheit. For Canada, Toyota Super Long Life coolant is a mixture of 55% coolant and 45% deionized water. This coolant provides protection down to about -42 degrees centigrade at -44 degrees Fahrenheit. Notice: do not use plain water alone. Lexus recommends Toyota Super Long Life coolant, which has been tested to ensure that it will not cause corrosion or result in malfunction of your engine coolant system with proper usage. Toyota Super Long Life coolant is formulated with long life hybrid organic acid technology and has been specifically designed to avoid engine cooling system malfunction on Lexus vehicles. Please contact your Lexus dealer for further details. Checking the radiator and condenser. If either of the above parts are extremely dirty or you are not sure of their condition, take your vehicle to a Lexus dealer. Caution. To prevent burning yourself, be careful not to touch the radiator or condenser when the engine is hot. Notice: to prevent damage to the radiator and condenser, do not perform the work by yourself. Spark plugs. Your engine is fitted with iridium-tipped spark plugs. Notice: use only iridium-tipped spark plugs. Do not adjust gaps for engine performance or smooth drivability.